It's fine. Here we go. Randy's gonna play. Then next we're going to watch Summer play against Muv Love, or Kyosuke. Again, Muv Love, everyone talked about that visual novel so hard. Like, all my anime friends were like, oh, Muv Love, it's the second coming of your religious deity. And I'm like, it's okay. I read it. I was like, this kind of sucks. Read it the second one. It kind of sucks. But you get the alternative. It becomes good, an alternative. But you have to go through so much slog. It's kind of like imagine a Twinkie, but it didn't have, like, the outside didn't taste good at all, right? And the inside had very little cream. Anyway, so we have MrTea playing the Nerazim. You can get these next eye very confused. That's fine. A pylon in the back. That's a little strange because it gives him very little room for his gateways. Might want to put that there. I'm not. It's his base. I can't tell him what to do. It's a free fucking game. I'm gonna say country, but Renie going straight for the eggs. This is fantastic. We love seeing eggs. They're basically, this is probably the infested mother figure. The more you consider it. Okay, so we're seeing the cheap overpower build from Renie, as per usual, straight into the infested commander that is unassailable to all forms of harass. So even if this dude makes like 5 gateways right now magically, it's unlikely he'll lose because infested commanders on creep are just so good. That's fine. I should probably respond to Summer now that I think about it. Alright, I'll let you know when this is done if you aren't already watching. Alright. Oh, he would fucking spam stuff. Look at this. I feel like, fuck you, Wildcard. I feel like I should mute him. People are trying to watch the stream. Whatever. Fuck you. Anyway, point being, I don't know. Because pretty much what we're going to see here is Nerazim have to do something to stop this inevitable early expansion from Renie, right? That's just like what he does. He's especially with this annoying build, right? Like, this infested commander build is so good. The fact that you like don't have to build a building to get it, it gives you a really strong defensive advantage that I'm just not sure how to overcome with any unit, right? Like, any early composition or push against this seems like it doesn't exist. In this case, Renie just hasn't made one, right? But here comes an early zealot. A fanatic, I should say. So he's going to spawn a bunch of banelings, and if the zealot dodges it right, he should be fine. Yep. Okay, that's fine. There's the shields. It's a lot of shields. Does he have one more? He does have one more. So the workers are going to surround. That's fine. Doesn't really get too much. A slight economic loss, but really not so bad otherwise. So he does have that hatchery up, and we're going to see like the economy go up pretty quick. So he went straight for stalkers, and into a second warp gate. We're going to see a third warp gate. Oh, we're going to see a third. This might work, though roaches and like one little fucking defensive building for infested are like pretty good, along with infested commanders being behind. But it seems like we're going to see 3 gateways just going in and starting to try and punch Renie in the face. That's fantastic. Oh, warp pylons here, so he's probably going to end up putting a closer pylon and just attempt to assail his opponent through 3 gateways at the very least. So these extra zealots coming out. A very fast walk distance here down the middle, so that is going to his advantage right now. And not a lot infested can do to kind of like, I would say, cut off the units from attacking, right? Since there's so few units early on and infested don't have a lot of ground. He does have a few commanders here, but he also does have the spawn banelings, and it looks like he'll have at least, well, soon he'll have 100 energy to do 2 of those, depending on how much he really gets done here. I believe the creep saw what he was doing there. Anything? He does have stalkers enabled, or does he? No, he doesn't. He's actually going with adepts and zealots. Okay, so this is a bit of a different composition, more StarCraft 2 oriented with how adepts tend to work. Adepts do cost Terrazine, however. 7 Terrazine, as you can tell. So he's enabling those at his cyber core. And the scrutinizer here is just a really fast scout and very hard to capture or do anything about, because even if you have stalkers or some anti-air, you can't do much. So again, infested commanders on the ramp. Yeah, I didn't suspect zealots to be able to handle this so well, and lo and behold, they appear not to be. Infested commanders are just so cheap, and are like basically a stalker that shoots. They're like the offensive power of a stalker, but on a bit slower and lower health of a thing, but they cost so much less, right? So they just seem really good. There's not much you can do. He did seem to detect, or he didn't detect that. There's just a creep tumor there. And again, with the Sim City here, it's going to be very hard to break through. And Rennie looks like he might be concerned here, getting out quite a few roaches. Only one more little ability left on the infested town ability here. And some adepts going on both sides. And MrTea does seem to know what he's doing. A lot of those commanders actually going down. So that's good. That's kind of the thing you want to see. He's going back and forth all over the place. So the roaches are going to come up here. He's going to teleport down here. These are just cheeky little units. Look at him go. All right. Okay. He better get out of there again. Oh, jeez. Well, again, the range on infested commanders, there's no fun allowed against them, right? Okay, here we go. Some more stuff running back into the back of the base. So he's going to be annoying. Here we go. Quite a few are... No, he probably didn't kill a ton of workers. But yeah, so far, pretty decent. The workers just going to bomb on him. Yep, that tends to be what they do. And now he's getting his expansion up as well. So this is looking pretty decent. 9 workers killed. The harass still going on. They did surround him. Let's see, what's the income like? Yeah, Rennie is going to be behind for a little while. It's good. It's good. It's what you want to see. Even match. And his expansion coming... And what is he transitioning into? That's the real thing. A warp robo. Okay. His workers are overpowered. Yes, indeed. You know, just so you know, people out there watching, I do bitch about Infested, and you're going to see a lot of little reasons why. I've already explained some. But, Infested, right? Their queen builds everything. That means their workers never have to stop mining. Like, even Protoss have to take 1 probe to build everything. Just think about that. They have the best economy. The regular Zerg, you know, Swarm, they have to, like, you know, obviously spend each drone. Oh, we got an attack in the base. Looks like he just went in. I'm not actually sure. I should probably pay attention to these sorts of things. Okay, so he does have some units here. He might be able to kill this. He probably drop pod of these roaches, is my guess. Maybe not. Maybe he just walked in. Okay, he just walked in. I did not expect them to just walk in. Okay, that's fine. What the fuck do I know? I guess he lost a lot of units and didn't, like, produce anything during that time? I feel like I really missed something there. Anyway, point being, looks like he won. I think that was the second game.